Want to see how I got these glitter eyes? Stay tuned. Enjoy the video. First, you're going to start by making sure you have a clean eye. You can use baby wipes. You can use soap, water. You can also use witch hazel, which I did here in this video. The next thing you're going to do is make sure you go ahead and pick out whichever eyeshadow you want. With this, I'm going to be using the FUEGO palette, which I purchased at my local beauty supply store. Next, you're going to start by going into the palette. I went into the FUEGO 28 palette using the brown, just taking the brown all through my crease here. You don't want to apply too heavy because it is very, it's matte, but it's also very pigmented, so you don't have to use a lot of it. Just wanted to make sure I darken up my crease a little bit so that it's going to make the eyeshadow pop even more. The next thing I did was I went into my Clean Color Corrector palette. I want to make sure I prime my eyelids with a little bit of concealer. It helps to make the eyeshadow last a little bit longer. So I'm going to be going into this palette and using the medium beige, and I'm just going to apply it to the lid area. And a little of this, guys, actually goes a long way. So then I'm going to pat it with my finger so that I don't have to use so much product. And I'm just going to pat it all over my lid here. And then after that, I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush and just kind of blend where I may have went into the crease a little bit with the actual concealer. So I'm going to blend that in. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go back into the FUEGO palette and I'm going to grab the hot pink. Now I'm going to be using a flat brush to make sure it's packed on. I'm also spraying this with a little water. You guys can use, this was in this bottle, it was hard candy setting spray, but you can use the MAC Fix It spray as well. There are two pinks in this palette. There's a shimmer pink and there's also a matte pink. I'm going to be using the matte pink for my eyelids. So you just go into the palette, pack your brush, make sure you pat the eyeshadow on so that it will be packed on there. You don't have to do too much. You can just do a little, like I said, it goes a long way. So I'm going to pack this onto my eyelid as well. Of course, don't worry about if you get some in the crease because that is the fun thing about blending. Next, I'm going to take my fluffy blending brush. I'm going to go into the crease and kind of just blend in where I may have gotten a little bit of that color onto my crease. And next thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to take LA Splash, which just actually, well, first, I'm sorry, I'm going to go in with my liner. The liner I'm going to be using is e.l.f. I spray my brush down a little bit before I do apply my eyeliner because it helps for a smoother application. So I'm just going to dip the thin brush or the liner brush, which I believe this particular brush is Real Cosmetics. I'm not Real Cosmetics, but Real Techniques. I'm going to be going in with my Real Techniques liner brush and just applying my eyeliner. So the way that I do mine is I actually just hold my eyelid, stretch it a little bit, and just go straight across the eyelid and then open my eyes when I get towards the outer corner. That helps to make my liner winged a little bit more. And also you can sharpen your eyeliner with concealer as well at the end. But I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing because I have to look into the camera and look in the mirror at the same time. So I'm basically just cleaning it up right now. Next thing I'm gonna do is apply my lash, guys, and you want to make sure that you do this first before applying your glitter, but after your liner. So I'm just gonna apply my lash, which is Beauty Supply lash. It comes in the white and blue container. It's lash number 15. I generally like using this lash because it has a thin band on it, and you know, when it has a thin band, it helps it to look more natural. And I already have big eyes, so I really don't like huge eyelashes because I have a small face and big eyes, and you know, I can't do it. I don't like looking like I'm about to go into flight. So yeah, I'm just gonna blow the glue a little bit, make sure it has a tacky finish to it before applying, and then you just hold your eyelid down, look down, and make sure you have your eyelash on to your liking. So the next thing I'm going to do, this is, I know you guys see glitter applications using glitter glue, loose glitter, and all of that. And you can still do this, but I find that this also works for me as well. I have LA Splashes glitter eyeliner. I just pretty much take this, make sure you shake it up a bit. You take it and you apply it to your lid. I know you guys can't really see what I'm doing because I'm trying to look into the camera and the mirror at the same time, but you just go over your lid with the eyeliner in small strokes. Apply it to your liking, guys. You know, if you want to go heavy, go heavy, but in this particular instance, I didn't want to take away from the pink that I've already added on there, but I did want to make sure you guys were able to see the shimmer. So of course, you know how I am. So you've got your lashes and your liner, and now you just apply your glitter and you're done. You're ready to go. So thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial on how I got this look. And you can find me on social media, IG at Miss ATL Doll. You can also find me on Facebook, Miss ATL Doll.